Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. We'll watch Raleigh in this one as they go up against New York. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge.
Here we go.
So New York wins the tip. Towns down low. Here's Daniels. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that will get you cooked.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low. Really difficult for him to defend.
Pass to Edey. Back to Daniels. Driving to the basket. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Robinson. Here's Wall. The shot's good. Boy, making the play.
You got to honor Wall from there, showing how effective he can be from that spot on the floor.
Here's Daniels. The rebound by Garnett.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
And it's Rowe with another.
Nice job executing inside. When you give Roy these kinds of looks, he's going to cash those in.
There's a good screen. Anunoby has the open look. No good from outside. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Well, I love Robinson's motor. He's somebody that refuses to quit on the offensive glass.
Back to Towns. And they get it. And the shot goes in.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Now here's Garnett. All alone. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Garnett really comfortable shooting as soon as he catches it. He's got a lot of confidence in his jump shot.
On the wing, Anunoby. Daniels from outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Daniels has got 5.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Garnett. Second chance shot. Robinson misses.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And that one's good. Towns.
I'd keep going to Towns inside. I mean, it's not complicated. You got awesome touch. Plus he's 6'11" and almost 300 lbs.
Now, here is Robinson. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Pass to Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
How about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Towns for 3. Ali with the rebound. And it's going in at the elbow. It's deflected.
Nice job that time by Kukoc using the wingspan to get a hand on it.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Ali leading by 3. To the inside. Garnett. Quick ball. Great assist by Brandon Roy. And it's 6 points for Garnett.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Kukoc from outside. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Early on time. Up by 5. The second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Raleigh?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And it's Kevin Garnett with the finish.
KG taking no prisoners and dropping the hammer down. What a nice throwdown by Kevin Garnett.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. And so here is New York. They trail by 7. Pass to Daniels. 6 to shoot. That's a 2 from Towns.
Garnett's length really helps him contest shots. He's effective at using that length to make things hard for the shooter.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the shot goes in.
He does not lack the confidence. And he should. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Here's Wall. They trying to get open. The kick out to Towns. Towns, the screen. Back to Anunoby. New York moving the ball around. There's the screen. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 6.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
From deep. And the 3 ball is good.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
About 45% on quarter threes the last couple of seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Back to Towns. It's stolen by Wall. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. New York trails by 3. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They play with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively. Well, it takes elevation to finish like Wall here, and that's not a dunk that just anybody can pull off. You got to have some special ability to do that.
Pass to Anunoby. Takes the 3. The rebound by Garnett.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Anunoby with it. Picked up by Thompson. Kevin Garnett with the steal. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. So New York going with almost an entire new grouping. Outside Roy. Kept alive. Top of the key, Garnett. They shoot again, and it's blocked. Here's Ware. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Raleigh now. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Wall. Here's Garnett. It's tipped. Bridges, no one around him. Drills the three-pointer. And New York leads by 1. Wall looking it over. The layup off target. A shot missing. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. New York ahead as they wrap up the second quarter on a 15-4 run. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Screen by Şengün. And Levine with the slam.
His reputation precedes him. NBA fans love seeing Zach LaVine throw it down.
That's a good coach. It's stolen by McGrady. Here we go. Şengün's got the fast break chance.
I'll tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned it up.
And it's Kukoc with the jam.
Hey, Kukoc is 6'10", which makes it easy for him to flush at home, especially with that kind of defense on him. Get out of the way.
McGrady outside. Here's Şengün. And he uses the glass on the lane. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Pass to Castle. Over to the wing. Now, here's Bridges. Here's Ware. Another shot. David West grabs the miss.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
McGrady, right side. Pass to West. Just fine on the clock. Şengün. It counts. And the foul. That one on Kukoc.
Love when Şengün looks to score, especially from the interior.
For Raleigh, they made their only other free throw attempt today on an earlier trip to the line. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double come. He reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game. That's a confident shot right there by the rookie. Castle wants to keep improving that part of his game.
Here's West. Second chance effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
.146 left to play in the third. Here's Ware. And he comes up with the deuce. Ware's got 5. Here's Brunson. A 2-point game. West outside. Pass to McGrady. By West.
Putting his agility to great use on that jam. West can just pop off the floor.
In. Ali with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. McGrady with the ball. Out to West. And it's denied. It's stolen by McGrady. West outside. McGrady right side.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off. It just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
For Raleigh, they've been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
The size and skill McGrady brings to his position is really special. He's somebody you love to see play the game.
New York trails by 6. Pass to Towns. Good on the triple. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the floor.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. Seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Towns. Not going to go well time. That one doesn't go. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Raleigh leads by 3. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. New York trails by 3. To the middle. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Garnett. And it's Wall in the corner. And Garnett has it in the corner. No stopping the man. Jams it in as he's fouled. Just after a 3-point play. Akidi picks one up. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Raleigh.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Here's Wall. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 7-point Raleigh lead.
You know, sometimes you see the edge to Wall's game come out in these situations. Tight defense inside, contact, and he just is determined not to be denied.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows or they'll call it.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Bridges misses.
Where you'll see him miss such an open look.
And that one hits back iron.
I guess even he took this one of those once in a while. And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And just show it off for the crowd.
Pretty game, bro.
Enjoys putting on the show.
Wagner wide open. New York, no good that time either. Throwing it outside. Knocks it loose. Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. They can't stop the run with that one. Raleigh leading by 12. They're with it. Bridges covering. And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it left.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And the man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Robinson. Great pass to set up the lane. And it's 9 points for Robinson.
And the formula is simple.
I swear, if I lock in, boy, I win games, boy. If I just lock in. Games. This is motivation.
One-on-one here. Towns with it. Lets it go from deep.
Motivation.
Pulls it in.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that call strike.
Motivation. I can win these games.
His shot making is not happening right now.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate. A dominant performance was going to be a blowout, man.
The if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Outside one. Driving the lane. That's rebounded by New York. 30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's Wagner with the three. Hands it from downtown.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Thompson for the triple. Edie with the rebound.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Swiss cheese.
And so it's Raleigh winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce.
I always get my diss up. I love BB. Wanna tell the rest you wanna see me.
And Raleigh with possession here. Pass to Wall. Here's Garnett. The kick out to Wall.
I'm sorry, little bitch. I cheated. I always get my diss up. I love BB.
Here's Castle.
I waited when I would go. Step in there, big old go. Okay. Try to get the dog.
So he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Raleigh shooting their first free throws of the game now. And he drops it first. Both shots good from the strike.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
The three from Wembanyama. The rebound by Raleigh.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4". Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Pass to E. Can they get it? Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Raleigh shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Garnett. All sorts of time. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Wembanyama. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Pass to Garnett. Back to Wall. No one near him. Yep, count it. Wall's got 5 points.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Looks like
Too low ass up, boy.
that gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And here's Raleigh. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. To the left wing. Here's Roy. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Bulls. It's a 10-point game. Here's the break. Robinson gets the bucket.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Wembanyama. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. We've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
And the layup is good off the glass. He has 7.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level. Not many guys can score on the move like Wall. A true slasher. Gets inside with ease and has a bunch of ways to finish.
Chicago trails by 9. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Ball for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Wall's got 10 points.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Outside for Wembanyama. Down low. Oh, he jams it straight down. And so it's Raleigh closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back with you shortly. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Raleigh, what do you guys think?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
That goes out about
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm not there though.
outside wall. Oh, nice finish from the low block.
Going with the rat.
He's got 12.
Sorry, little bit. The bit next to the BB. I will get my diss on my little Phoebe.
I know.
One or two, 3 rats on the TV.
Now here's Wall. He's got 12.
The TV.
Pass to Robinson.
My Phoebe. Whatever Phoebe. Shut up, on the bitch.
10 so far in this one, just the 4.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Chicago trails by 8. Here's Doncic. Doncic playing above the rim.
Going on the attack. Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.
Hello?
The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe
Son of a bitch, so they're not cheap, believe me. I always get my diss of La Phoebe. Wanna Terry right there, wanna see me. Booty pack up smell like kiwi. God. Wanna see me. Wanna see me.
That one on Doncic.
man, the defender really went after him.
The first free throw is good.
7 bitch and they go she on the radio track. White bitch queen was like I don't know parties I go to come on shit they niggas be the best of them I trust you with my hands and that's my bitch like motherfucker they gon' love I gon' bitch they could ain't then they gon' diss it they shut the fuck up free I was teaching how to get your ball the bitches don't hold on to that so bitch I get like cheap believe me I'm taking my dick and I'm a beauty. Red out to the rest of the see me. I'm not really tight, just feel like kiwi. Red out to the TV. I'm talking about the TV. She's a really about the TV. We're going to watch for the TV. We're going to see me. This like me, but God, bitch, and that bitch trying to get my nut. I said, I'm not going to do it. I got a hundred of this too. I said, I'm not going to do this too. Make you rich. I'm not going to do it.
Chicago shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Raleigh leading by 7.
Just found this unbelievable sequin dress on eBay. From school's probably the biggest showgirl. So many good deals. Had to get these into just their hands too. Then I was craving something sporty. Found these in sick cherry red, authenticated and everything. Thanks to you. I'm obsessed. Then I saw your velvet flares.
Right back with the dunk.
Take it down the sheet, that is. Cow.
Second difference between the shot and game clock. On the take. Kicks it to Doncic.
I stuff you around with the monkey zero, I just to the negative, accumulated, I just what it.
John Wall making highlights for Raleigh. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
I lean back, I fall sober. I look, I go far back. I believe if Karma don't fuck me over, no cow. I believe if Karma don't fuck me over. Right there on my status. That nigga said, I believe in karma, don't fuck me over. Flashback, deja vu, made a man. And the man, I lean back and cross over. That's all sober. Like cow back. I gotta open, I call her that. Yeah. Jimmy Butler, so I carry the heat, nigga. Hey, play that shit back. Like Jimmy Butler, I carry the heat, nigga.
Zero, I just go to the negative. True talk, accumulated. I show this footage.
13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Yeah.
To the middle.
Easy. I think of you, flashback, deja vu. I lean back and cross over. I laid it over. I count back.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
This is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. Got a championship in college, so he is a winner too. Here's Castle.
It's going to be easy. I think of you, flashback, deja vu. I lean back and cross over. Cow right, cow back. Like my song, Eat Candy. Can you understand me?
You know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
It's a late night type music right here. That beat go on.
He sends it right off the glass. And he got the whistle on the way. So he'll be
Just found this unbelievable sequin dress on eBay. This one's probably a Vegas showgirl. So many big deals. Had to get these vintage disco pants too. Then I was craving something sporty. Found these in a stick, cherry red, authenticated and everything. Thanks to you. I'm obsessed. Then I sold a pair of velvet flares to like a Desi Gotham with Adam. Last year I was hoping to win them, but not at all brunch of them.
And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4.
Yeah.
3 tense quarters behind us.
Down.
Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the first one.
I did my business, drinking water, do my crunches, getting paid for discussions over alchemist production, using vocals for seduction. Well, rolling when I'm fucking, beauty for the collarbone, cause it may not be that lucky. Got deadbeat moms now, deadbeat moms now. Nobody knows what unknown goes when the sun's down. Carter walked into his car,
David's at the rundown.
getting high on the jet, trying to calm down.
All out about clean, red like a Mona Lisa.
Get the glory 2 times, 500 degrees. I jump rope in the morning to make a dub release. And this water that I'm sipping from a private spring. It comes from them projects, but did a lot of things. Where them kilos came through and swallowed your drink. Niggas beefing over hoes, man, that's out of pocket. I'm in the tropics, lighting up sunny with Cartier lights.
Smoking and driving, while riding in a lot of trying to dodge all the skills like the bottles in my line. I put some codeine in my pants, drinking codeine in my pants.
Yes.
Bands on my bandana came with 3 hoes like I'm selling, yes.
They don't throw it back, my mental index.
Hustle plus passion equals success. So as I walk in, I get on the flex. He ain't even gotta tell me that no one else.
Put my team in position to win. Had to cut off all my hoes and just focus on me. If I can make a view of it, then I can do it again. This pinky ring costs $1. I ain't chatting for real. I got so much, I ain't gonna talk about that. She was in the shit, we don't talk like that. I put the bitch on payroll and write it off on my tax. Jumps in my May back then, head back to the past. It's happy.
How much life experience, real pain and heartache necessary to be? Can you be a happy person and still call upon something that delivers the goods?
Yeah. Man, I'm full of 2 Chainz, man. Shout out 2 Chainz, y'all. Larry Jr. for this shit.
It's the phone that been waiting on my title, just to throw your ass out. Bad bags of gas in the trap house. Like counts with the TV on, I'm passed out. Nigga face lean on the 2 table.
Passed out.
Guess I'm not gonna let that neck on campfire. Got a pretty girl playing and a pretty girl on standby. Know I ball hard like
Might have started by a bad time.
damn road that's
No
on
blow, bad time.
my wife, he said, once somebody
Can't find.
locations off and don't
Show your background.
to me, a gangster is someone to take care of their child. I got mouths to feed. I'm the
Get
man
of the house.
yeah, get up and been depressed and still crack the smile. Like somebody fuck with me, man, I'm going wild. I smell like Porsche Fanny Harlows. I never let them see me straight in the sun. I got my car in a LLC. I got my pistol in my wife's name. I got more blues than BB King. I told my son, you will be a king. Put your mind to it, you can be anything. I got my car in a LLC. I got my pistol in my wife's name. I got more blues than BB King. I told my son, you gon' be a king. Put your mind to it, you can be anything.
Crash talking on me, can't stay in the lane. Playing tennis with my neighbor, talking about infrastructure. Might need a bigger team. I got a remote just to watch TV. In my spare God watching MTV, thinking about a bigger crib. Fresh representing what I sip as I love the city. I don't think I'm better than you, ho. It is what it is. You niggas be chillin' with these hoes. I know. If you not really my bitch, I ain't college shit. No time walk in the city with my low top. My friend Bulldog, go take it just to hold the heat. I ain't got a bitch and a bitch ain't got me. You call the bitch phone back to back, boy, that's not me. Every single one of my properties in the LLC. Every single one of my bros just wanna stay with me. 64 just for the papers in the parking spot. You niggas not really getting money. Shut the talk about it.
I got my car in a LLC. I got my pistol in my wife's name. I got more blues than BB King. I told my son, you gon' be a king.
Tell it quick, you not change me. Check that out. Send your blood pressure to my feet. I'm that dog tag. Y'all don't play with me. They looking at the ball, it's gonna slam. Right.
Serious?
Why even have the college? Yeah.
I never tell you that I didn't do it. I'm still made to influence. I turn your castle to a room. Selling the seasoning, I'm talking student. The first one get the egg, niggas talk to do it. Thing we had was spread with the ramen noodles. The young niggas going sped on the pharmaceutical.
BBS.
Some boom, put them like Barnes and Noble. How you go from a misfit to a bowl. Yeah. This track thought to wake them up, call it poetry. Surrounded by angels, demons can't approach us. May y'all my dos cardenas, baby, buenas noches. See, I'm the big dog, I'm the king horse. End up in different spots, had the same choice. Soon as I plant a seed, I'm afraid of rain more. Soon as I left, I knew addition, gave the game horse. You know these balls is hard, lessons they ain't horses. Horse is perpetual, face match the L horse. For all the
Other girls made bad choices. All the good girls made their bad choices. BBS.
Chicago with the ball. Trailing by 2. Here's Castle. Pass to him. Here's Castle. Here's Battier. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So it's Raleigh picking up the win. What a performance they had here at home today. I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are...
Yeah, 2 in the morning, high in the middle of the gun in my life. And did that. Niggas down and niggas die. Around cash, millions, money, driving cars, out the sky. The better one tell me why he lied. I'm 100 minute music. I'm back. You're dying in that. Sit in the back. And they're gonna chat. Patients are gonna run and know it's bad. Never bury and die. Ever be one of you niggas.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge.
Here we go.
So Raleigh will get the first possession. Here's Garnett with the drive. And the rebound goes to Duncan. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Duncan. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they didn't count on him to continue missing.
He's a lot to handle coming down the lane. Garnett with the easy score.
And Benyama, no good. A shot by Thompson, no one's around. Good, it's Garnett with the assist that time.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And again, Washington, no good. The three, Garnett with the block.
Big block that time by Garnett, using every inch of that frame to get the block.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Outside for Wembanyama. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering in despite the contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I could see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And now Raleigh, fast break. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
always in the right place.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Takes it out to Leonard. From downtown, Holly with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside for Roy. Roy is doubled. Holly moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Robinson. That one goes. Count it.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good. Wembanyama.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Roy. Left side, Wall. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here we go. Washington fast break. And Duncan gets it to go in.
It's rare that you see this from Duncan, so you know he had to really like the shot.
Outside Roy. And stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Duncan. Here's the three. And again, Washington with the triple.
So much fun watching Tim Duncan play. So good and efficient.
Only trails by 3. To the right side. Down low. Up goes.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop, but he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And the slam dunk by Wall.
And to say Wall's explosive at the rim doesn't do him justice. I mean, this guy is a freak of nature. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. The shot by Duncan, nobody around. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Tim Duncan has been on display for Washington. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Stolen by Duncan. And here we go. Washington fast break. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. That bucket in no time at all. Thompson's got 6 points.
The blend of confidence and skill, beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hands.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
And his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Wembanyama, a screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Here's Thompson. Wembanyama with the rebound. Washington leading now by 10. Kept alive. Oh, and Giannis puts it right back in.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
A three from Leonard. Moves back up. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Raleigh now. And the shot is good. He's got 8.
Oh, great pass from Robinson, scanning the floor there and spotting the open teammate.
Wembanyama way outside. Nailed from three-point land.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flank.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Second chance shot. They get it again. Jacks up a three. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Lock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
As it goes out of bounds, Raleigh able to keep the ball here. Stolen by Noah. Now here's Noah, the fast break opportunity. He's up from outside. He trails by 13. Here's West. Great defense that time from Noah. Washington with the ball. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Boy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's length really makes him a threat on the offensive glass.
Levine for 3. Sinks the triple. Washington leading now by 12. And it's Beasley in the corner. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Beasley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And so it's Washington. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's ball.
Get there, get there.
Easily outside. Pass to Brewer. Stolen by Levine. For the finish. That's tipped. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Brewer. Sinks the three-pointer. Brewer's got the first bucket of the third here for Washington.
And Brewer has no shame or shyness when it comes to shooting from beyond the arc. And he gets the shot off quickly from there, too.
And again, Washington running the court in transition. And that one's good by Noah.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
A shot by McGrady, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that. Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Pass to Noah. Takes a three. Offensive rebound. Here's at
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
It's so deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
A wide open look here for Garland. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
And the release for Garland is getting quicker as he gets more comfortable.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Some changes for Raleigh. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. It's Beasley on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Beasley's got 6.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Fires from way outside.
Really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Drills it from outside. 7 points in the game.
The Admiral going to the jumper right there. Way to show him something, big fella.
He takes it in. Kicks it out to Beasley. Shoots the 3. Drills the three-pointer. And Washington leads by 19.
And, guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear. He's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
And Washington has possession. There's the 3. And they get it back.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
Fires for 3. Beasley can't get that one to fall. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. Thompson misses.
What up, Energy? It's Rio, legendary. Catch it slipping at the light, make it car stop. Hit his engine blocking, cut the car off. Call that profit. My brain like a new car doesn't drive when there's options. Make a car reverse when they say you want. Been up. You still gave you boys enough time to drop. Not it over my like a bad little kid. I broke my cousin Tim. I put a dog on Section 8. I put some wigs on it. They say I talk about the same. Well, that's all I know. If you ain't pops, keep that, bro. Them all you ain't spinning blues, keep your bread, bro. That's all I want. That's all I really told. Making pros and saving cheese. That's what I'm into. My got mad, told me to leave. I'm finna. I need an instrumental. You trying to learn some street knowledge? I'm a mentor. He was 6'4", put you out the crib again, what you pay rent for? I paid, she ain't call, I need to more. Hey, I got a problem, she ain't know me now. I'm just at Home Depot rug shop. CNA, I gave her 5 to go scrub shopping. I just broke my lungs shopping. Meet the take everything, watch son watch. I swear to God, you wanna beef, I'm all for it. Let's get these cribs they can run out it. Hey, that's the lamest. next to mine.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see Raleigh going up against New York. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And New York has possession. Here's Duncan. They set the pick. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Been pretty interesting to watch Tim through his career have some struggles from the free throw line and then regain his consistency.
Good on both.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Robinson with a block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Here's Roy. Pass to Garnett. There's the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Leonard. It's tipped. Outside wall. Shot from the wing. Yes, on the jumper.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Here's Payton. And the three off target.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
They get the rebound. Down low. Clock at 6. Pass to Garnett. And stolen by Leonard. And here's the fast break. The three, Smith. New York again, can't hit. Here's Roy. And there's the screen. To the right side. It's stolen by Leonard. Going all the way to the rack. The three, Smith. Gets a second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
The fast break triple. If I did that back in the day, I'd be heading to the bench.
Pass to Robinson. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Garnett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, they get a hand on it. Shoots. Brand misses.
That's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Robinson can't hit. Here's Wall. And once again, off the mark by Raleigh.
All alone from mid-range. You've got to think he's kicking himself.
From downtown. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, Duncan had time as the ball was swinging around on the perimeter to set himself up for the J. He's got room to shoot. He's going to make the defense look foolish.
Now here's Wall.